Gamut. That's really red. Lakitu's Great Adventure. Better than ever? Excellent. Alright. I realized I'm probably going to want to turn off the light for this. I'll be right back. There we go. Alright, Lakitu's Great Adventure. It looks like the intro is fine. It also looks like 1-1, but different. Very different. Full of cheese. Gonna do it? Oh, no, he's not gonna do it. It was close. Alright, let's play it. That's very loud. Lakitu, it's time to save your girlfriend Shizuka from the evil hands of Nidoking. And don't waste time, here and go! Let's do that, let's not waste time. Level 1, City under attack. "18 months. Welcome to Dinosaur Land. In this land we find..." Wait a second, this isn't Kapateki. How you doing, Kapateki? Thank you very much for the 18 months, Christ. The heck is this thing? I just like picking up random Pokemons. So many things going on in this. And of course, the Turtles music. I was even thinking about the Turtles game for NES earlier. I think there was a background I saw on... Oh, hey! Oh my! You found a great... What? Found a great Onyx? You got a super... a surprise. Okay. Sure. Great Onyx? Oh, the Great Oni. That makes more sense. I mean, I am trying to save... I like the bubble. Wait, I get double jumps? Huh. I am trying to save, his girlfriend from Nidoking, so, you know, I could have found a Great Onyx, I guess. God, Beta Yoshi is terrifying. I like the quick gulps, though. The big Onis. I'm gonna have to assume this is from something I'm just missing, because I thought it looked kind of JoJo-esque, but I don't think it was JoJo-esque. Or actually JoJo. Oh. 1984 anime version. Okay, that makes more sense. It was fabulous in a whole different kind of way back then. Hey. My plan to keep my stupid horse has not been succeeding. I don't think we can get... I don't know why this is here, but that's just fine. It makes sense the fire wouldn't hurt the fire thing. Alright, I'm briefly afraid of what could have happened if I fell down. No, I didn't have to be. Huh. Is that an actual, like, blue shell? Can I fly with that? I can fly with that! There isn't much level to fly over, but I can totally do it if I so desire. So the man who does little desire to fly over the level. Honk. Midway is weird. Yes, the Yoshi is totally fucking cursed. Weird looking midway. I missed that. I need to die. This background is totally a Turtles background. Just look at it. Oh, he shoots lightning out of his eyeballs. That happens sometimes. Oh, I like the dragon. Alright, I need to die for the midway. He's very small, and then becomes very large. Get the feeling I'm going to need to relabel these chapters somewhere. Let's see if this thing turns into something fun. Nope. I'm just not able to have that. It's probably for the best. Okay, good. Those are Spinies. I think those things are from Metroid, aren't they? Like, the mashup of sprites in this is fucking weird. I was watching Faro play a bit of this before I realized it was in the moderation queue. And yeah, just weird sprite mashups. Fighting Pokemon sprites like classic blue. Oh, of course, fish. Classic Pokemon sprites like the really weird looking menu sprites from OG Blue and Red. Maybe from Gold. They did have some color on them. But still. Oh. He's in a tiny little shell. Oh, that's awesome. Look at that thing. It's so tiny. Is that 8x8? It is so small. Just look at him in the shell. Alright. This time I'm not going to immediately jump into the fish. See? So I'm going to wait to walk into the fish. Well, this isn't getting tedious at all. No. Dang it. I was trying my best to avoid dying. That wasn't one of the smarter ways to do it. I could just backtrack a little bit. I think there's a power-up like right before this, isn't there? Well, I take it back. There definitely is not a power-up right before that. This player sprite is so small. Alright, let's try this with less failure. I'm thinking, what can I do to have less failure here? Well, getting coins enough to not run out of lives immediately probably is a good way to go. I'm looking to see if I can just keep this shell for a bit. It's too dangerous to hold on to a shell that you cannot personally clear. Whereas this shell, I think I can get away with holding on to this one. This one. I'm just gonna kill the Chuck when he shows up. Perfect. It was a little risky, but I think it was ultimately worth it. Can we be done with the fish fountain? I'm not a fan of fish fountain. Alright, there we go. Man, he's just leaning. I'm really glad that the blue slurpy water doesn't immediately kill me. Oh, secret. Good, no wall jumping. And a power-up. And a hot plate. Double jump has the classic muting problems that it always does, it seems. I have 2 capes. Why would I want something else? Anything else? Now, that would probably be why. Can I go above the level here? No. I can. Not that it matters. Alright, double jump. Always a dangerous thing to give players. Man, I need coins. Can I fly? Nope. I have to assume this is the ending. It's a weird object. Want to explain why Uber SM sound effects glitch so much? I really don't know. My vague understanding is that like they're using the same addresses sometimes, and in fact for the double jump ASM it actually mentions that you shouldn't use the specific address. Oh, they're Japanese ghosts because they have triangles on their heads. But yeah, I don't know. It is weird to me. And enough outside of my wheelhouse that I do not have a good answer. It's pleasant. It was pleasant. Oh, nuts. Don't you hate it when you spawn your mushroom right inside the wall? And that's a Rex. Why in the world would you even take that upper path? Ah! Okay, I was a little bit scared by the ghosts. Glitches, yep. I got what you meant. I'd love to know what the plot reason for Lakitu's laser eyes here is. You can kill those? Huh. I'm pretty sure it's vanilla behavior because they're weird. They're not a sprite people often use. Can I get a better power-up? Nope. Same old same. Is there a slope I can't see right there? It's weird. Well, this is a remoderation, so... For the most part, as long as it's better than the prior version, I do not need to care. Pac-Man ghosts. Alright, what's down here? Just had to check. Very little. I do like the Pac-Man ghosts replacing the Eries. That is awesome. Though with that coloration, I should be able to murder them, right? But I guess not. Classic 1-1 configuration right here. Hey. Cannot ground pound. What is that? Are they glasses? Well, shoot. I had a plan. It rather involved dying in this hole. Alright. Anyway. So let's see. I was a little bit late today. Not because I wanted to be, but because I realized there was something I wanted to do with my QLDC judging sheet. And I realized I would not have time to do it tomorrow in the event that it became important to get done tomorrow, so I just had to sit down and get that done. It took about 30 minutes. Probably should see if there's any other fields I need to put in there, but this was something in particular that I said I would do, and that I had to do it. Wait. They're undead? I don't know if I like undead hamburger throwers. Such weird critters. Oh, that's a muncher. That muncher is invisible. You get down here, so I can press these blocks in peace. Fish. Does Lakitu canonically have a shell? I don't think he does. Like a super Lakitu or something. The shell probably helps a lot, though. Tends to get hurt in his line of work. Oh, right, they're undead. Do not like the undead. His Cloud is a shell. He does have a shell? Like a Hermit Koopa? I could see it. Like, did he earn the shell? Is it like a badge of office or something? Oh, I get to wait now. With the Mario 2 fish. How you doing, Bowsersaurus Rex? Spaced on that. I got busy with the weird P-switch thing. Like, is this a normal wizard? Where the hell did I get this sprite from? That's a weird-looking wizard. This is fine. Ooh. No, do I like that better for this level? I don't know. Hey. Friggin' undead. Yeah, we'll stick with this for the time being, but I like having the option. In retrospect, probably should have jumped in the middle of that. Check Discord. Oh crap, there's Norse. Or, wait. Giant bubble dinosaurs. Is this what Bub and Bob turn into when they grow up? No! Ah, Albie, he does have a shell. Fair enough. Doing alright? Not too shabby. That was a long friggin' level to fail that like that. Yep. Hey. No. Bright side, I don't have to check all the boxes again, so got that going for me. Only the ones I want. Seriously? Huh. Because I hadn't seen that critter do that yet. But yeah. I'm happy with how it turned out, the judging sheet. So, yeah, hopefully results will be out soonish. I want to say Sam promised them, like, you know, in like 69 hours or something, but that might have just been a meme. You never know. Ah, I cannot get a yump today. But yeah, I'm now spoiled on who did what, so at least I know that. A couple surprises in there. I did not expect a few of those to be done by the people who did them. Oh, goodbye, Lester the Unlikely. I'm keeping this. Alright, switching to this. Perfect. Yeah, there we go. Normal Reznor. No problems. I love the line. And of course, I love victory music from Super Mario RPG. Ah, it's one of these levels where everything just breaks. That's weird. Also, there was a Pokemon at the top of that vine. I don't think that's a grass type. I'm pretty sure grass types don't ever come in that form, right? Because it's like a beast thing. Oh boy, got the cursed Yoshi again. Oh, did I check the pipe? Hey, not losing my cursed Yoshi. It's a Pokédoll or a substitute? Oh. Well, that's definitely not a grass type. Wasn't there something up there? Oh, never mind, that's the ceiling. But there is something up there. Zach seems to like this gimmick a lot. Same obstacle many times. Seed it. Is that really the only case? Really thought that it could be something. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of coins. Me and my creepy Yoshi. Like, I almost got a life off just those 4 or 5 blocks. A little ridiculous. A nut Pokemon? Oh. Wish I hadn't gotten this already. Yes, yes, is in that, I get it. I've been trained well to expect those sorts of jokes. By some people. Many, many people. It's almost like Twitch has a thing for that kind of thing. Almost. Though occasionally I'll have a false positive. Or a false negative. It's not ideal. Interesting. Can I do this? Yep. No reason to, but I can do it. Yeah, I also got to play Obduction for a bit with a friend today. It's an interesting game made by the bros who made Myst. And by bros, I mean quite literally 2 brothers made Myst. And a bunch of other, like, small hypercardish based games before, you know, Myst hit it big. Cosmic Osmo and, I think it was Inside the Manhole? Under the Manhole? I can just traverse my way back to the prior level. Definitely interesting to see how that genre of puzzle game has evolved over the years. Because they kind of bet big on VR there. Alright. Well, that was a fun diversion. Find it funny that the Got 'em dude made a video to make fun of people that make these nuts jokes. End up becoming a poster boy for these nuts jokes. Yeah, it usually doesn't help. Sometimes the line between parody and reality is too thin, and that just doesn't work. Sucks to be him, but He's made his bed. I guess I have to live in it, sadly. I don't trust this. Did that Rex? The Rex just disappeared there. Only reason I paused is because I have to. I'm running out of time. Oh, those are moles. How much more level can there be? I'm gonna lose my Yabi and I'm gonna feel sad about it. I think I got a one up. Clearly there's... Why did the mole change color? Seriously? I don't understand. You feel I should recognize these Goomba sprites? These sprites, I think are Koopas, but I believe they're from Pikmin. Dang it, I need to find the midway before I... Before I die. It's a really long level. Guess I'll need to mess around a little bit less next time. Let's really see what's up here. Definitely gives me you options. Not their useful options. Guy actually passed away. Oh, that's a shame. Anyway, how you doing? Going to learn to pronounce the name. Terra. Terra, okay, I think I said Tetra before, but definitely was not right. But I only recognized that it was a mistake after doing chat hacks, and I was like, oh, yeah, that's really wrong. But it was rendered in the SMW font. Oh, I already got the midway. Out here I was scrambling trying to find it again. Here, it's on me. I really deserve to die there. What? I get the feeling that Lakitu shares a palette with some of these things. That doesn't work. Terror is completely acceptable. Never felt it was a big enough deal to correct. Ah. Well, thank you for your patience. I am not the best with names, but I try. Most of the time. Okay, so note to self, find a shell before that that area, because I don't want to have to wait for two groups, or two Rexes. The mouthless bullet bill is a scary bullet bill. Nope, I guess there really isn't an obvious place for that. Just gotta wait then. 18 months. No one's ever drawn blood from you, and no one ever will. That's a statement. How you doing, Karasi? What a font? Yep. It's one of the ones you can find on SMW Central, so I've seen it more than once, surprisingly. Okay, there's definitely a mole there. And thank you for the 18 months. Oh, you run the... Oh, God. I was thinking you wanted to... It was some sort of medical thing. Oh, man. I did not have Monkey Island on the brain. Well, at least since I finished beating that on Monday, week feels like it's been incredibly fast. But it's only Thursday, so I suppose it has been. Garbled text. I finally got to watch that video YouTube's been recommending me for like 2 weeks. The history of Monkey Island speedrunning by One Big Eye, or no, it's not One Big Eye. Oh crap! What? One Big Eye is a different person. But whatever, he seems to do those sorts of history of speedrunning videos, but mostly for point-and-click adventure games. And I finally got to watch it. I really enjoyed his King's Quest 3 one. The question being, why does no one speedrun King's Quest 3? And the answer being, 2 mandatory 20-minute waits. Or thereabouts. Which is a pretty good reason not to speedrun a game. I get the feeling I can get up there, but I probably needed my Yabi. You can't do that to moles. Don't mind winning the sword fight. No words to describe how disgusting you are. Yes, there are. You just haven't learned them. So yeah, one of the things I did learn about speedrunning Monkey's Island is that there are, in fact, insults that have multiple answers that the Swordmaster responds to. There are responses that work for multiple of the Swordmaster's prompts, is the right way to phrase that. Which is interesting. I wouldn't have expected them to do that in Monkey. I wouldn't have expected the LucasArts people to do that, but it seems like kind of a nice thing to do. I guess they came up with the insults and then worked backwards. What am I doing? Destroyed with facts and logic. No destroying people with faxes. They're hard to send in this day and age. And I actually looked up I wanted to do something with faxes at some point recently, like in the last 2 years. And I spend a minute Googling, I'm like, oh yeah, Twilio's gotta have a fax solution. Google it. Twilio is retiring our fax solution. And my interest in doing anything with fax is immediately dried up, and I have no idea what the project I had in mind was at this point. Just, yeah, it's gotta have something to do with faxes. That makes sense. Alright, now the question is, how insistent am I? I do want to get up there. Oh god. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Yep. Monkey Island 2, LeChuck's Slip of Revenge. Oh man. Alright. It is now in the queue. Actually, it's not officially in the queue until I go and write it into the Discord message I have that keeps track of these things. But after that, it'll be in the queue. Yeah, I was surprised to see Orson Scott Card was involved. I was like, that is not who I would expect to see for that sort of thing, but... Yeah, because considering the time Monkey Island came out, that was before you'd see a lot of authors involved in video games. In fact, I'm pretty sure that they made a pretty big hullabaloo over... Well, Raymond E. Feist for the Betrayal at Krondor games, but I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream has what's-his-name. They made a pretty big hullabaloo over having a legitimate science fiction author helping write their game, even though he didn't really do all that much from my understanding. Oh! Also wanted to check that. If the music is sped up. I don't think it is, but I want to check. So did not fall through the floor. There we go. What an odd secret. He was more directly involved in the dig? Huh, I could see that. The dig has some not great puzzles. I am not a fan of the puzzle where you have to assemble the turtle. What? I have a Yoshi! Yeah, Harlan Ellison, thank you. That's the guy from I Have No Mouth. And how you doing, Yoshi Adam? Has some not so great puzzles, like the rebuilding the turtle skeleton. Because I remember doing that. I rebuilt the whole thing, and then did what you're supposed to do with it, except I forgot to include the bomb. which meant I had to solve the whole puzzle again. Need to stop just running into things. I am not paying enough attention. But yeah, especially for Monkey Island 2, I'm already set, because the thing I bought for the first one also had the second one in it, and there is apparently another Ultimate Taki edition that works for the second game, so we'll still play it up on DOS. It'll be DOS, but not DOS boxing. Just DOS boxes. Adequate, but not fantastic. Still trying to figure out if the music is getting faster, but I don't think it is. But I put a marker down to find it out anyway, so... There's some weird graphic swaps? Yep. There's a lot of weirdness in this. I get the feeling it's very much oh, I hate that spot. Product of someone who made the game they wanted to make, which is kind of okay. But it's definitely a big, like, Nintendo Nightmare mashup, which isn't a bad thing. And I love the tiny sprite. Like, look at that tiny shell. The plot is that Lakitu has to rescue his girlfriend from Nidoking. Which, still a weird plot. But, you know, perfectly serviceable as far as Mario plots go. Still better than Bowser's at it again. Yet extremely small. It is a very strange aesthetic choice. But one I think is pretty good. Then you have this. I kind of wish whoever I just kind of wish the sprite hadn't gotten ripped and put on SMW Central, I'm gonna be honest. It is truly terrifying. Oh wait, there was multiple paths. Nope. I know better than running this gremlin. I would like to be embiggened. It's been a long time since I've been embiggened. And done. Mario 3 aesthetics with Mario 2 music. I will not commit the 255 glitch. I will not commit the 255 glitch. I pretty much just want to have the extra power-up. Also, I appreciate game hacks that don't give you flight. But double jump is powerful enough that it might as well be flight sometimes. I'm really glad I hit the enemy I did instead of the gremlin. Apparently these gremlins hit you through your Yoshi, and I'm not a fan of that. I'm keeping my awkward Yoshi, though. Keeping my Yoshi. Oh, I was so close to the ending, too. Can Yoshi eat it? What is an end goal sphere, end level goal sphere, and can I eat it? Alright. Pop. Alright. Oh good, they're normal. It's a normal lava load. I forgot how this worked. Can I double jump? No, I cannot double jump if I'm spin jumping. Well, I can, but I have to press B instead of A. Okay. Oh. This feels very derivative for some reason. It got better. I've always loved these purple pipes. I'm not really sure what kind of plumbing was actually going on in Mario 3, but these pipes were alright by me. I don't want that. What? Alright. I'm learning. I'm not happy that I'm learning, but I am in fact learning. Punt. I'm not learning fast enough, though. That solitary little muncher down there. I actually like the Mario 3 style munchers a little bit better than more modern ones. Why is this lagging? Oh, because that one didn't spawn last time. Interesting. Okay, I need a P-switch for that. I haven't seen one yet. But I know there's one around here, clearly. Ah, mandatory P-switch. Gotta beat the Pokey! Seriously? It's like a clown car worth of coins. Yeah, no point in rushing too much. Take the top off that Pokey just in case, though. Oh god. The odds on the Mario 3 Muncher make it more relatable? Definitely. Hey, that was right in this one. Interesting. I get the feeling this is a meme song, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna let the bomb... It's gonna let the bomb be. I don't need to do anything with the bomb. Oh right, I already hit the midway. He throws crabs. You know, I actually kind of like that, huh? Crab throwing? I am definitely behind. 100% behind this concept. There should be more crab throwing. I'm also disconcerted that the midway graphics are different in this level. I wonder... No, Shakespeare's unlikely, but I'll probably check it offline. Let's see. Oh yeah, there was something in Abduction that was interesting to me. One of the areas we stumbled into. In fact, we had to restart the game because we both were like, man, I don't remember what we were doing last time we were playing this. And we basically managed to reproduce our progress and better in, like, the amount of time we had today. So that was good. Forgot about the crab. But the thing of interest to me was that there was a tape recorder. A cassette tape recorder in one of the rooms. And after listening to one side of it, I dropped I left it alone. And Snyder was like, oh, hey, you should press eject. And I'm like, yes, I should press eject. I push eject, and it plays a whole other side, and neither of us had said we wanted to press eject because it was a logical puzzle thing to do, but simply because it was there. I wanted to try to take the tape with me and see what happens. He wanted to see if there was something written on it. Neither of these were actually correct. No, instead, there's actually just a second side, because it's a normal fucking cassette tape. But It made me wonder just like how long until certain pieces of technology are so obsolete, like double-sided media, that they become unrecognizable by players. Aside from cassette tapes, even then in like the 90s, like unless you were still using 5 1/4 inches discs, you didn't really see double-sided media. Like I think there were some double-sided like DVDs, but it wasn't a common format, at least not that I recall. So the rare double-sided DVD did turn up. Like I'm certain it did, and I remember there being a few like DVD plus Blu-ray thing where I think they burnt like one side on one side or something. But it wasn't very common. And it certainly isn't something you would necessarily interact with the same way you'd interact with most double-sided media, where you actually have to flip it over to enjoy the rest of whatever you bought. Okay, I am never regular jumping on those things again. Spin jump all the way. Not dealing with your bombs. There was another puzzle in there that actually involved using a rotary phone, but thankfully it didn't require knowing the intricacies of using a rotary phone. And it gave you the information you needed inside the game in case you didn't know how to do that. I actually have a rotary phone. I had planned to rig it up to do some sort of Twitch thing, but that also never came to fruition. Strangely enough, it's in a Japanese phone cozy, because apparently that was in the style at the time. Not this time. But apparently that was just the thing you did in Japan, was put your rotary phone inside a little, like, cozy thing. Looks nice. You know, for being a rotary phone. This is a really long level for having no power-ups. Do I want to jump on that? Good, it's not actually spiky. It just looks spiky. No! Ah. Well, that was a little bit of kindness. That was a long friggin' level. It was a long friggin' level. It's still going. With Pokies. I need these Pokies. No, 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 no. Yes. I don't even care. Oh, these are weird blocks. Only ever got a double-sided one at Blockbuster, fair enough. What's up, I Chose Death, how you doing? Should make USB sticks when you flip it over, it counts as a different drive. That would be kind of cool, actually. You could, I mean, you could do that with C, it would be eh. You've never used a rotary phone, you're old enough to have been around when corded lines were a thing, with the number pad? I mean, rotary phones were recorded, but point taken. Oh, touch-tone phones, that's a phrase you don't get to use very often. Were quite the innovation. I don't think I ever actually needed to learn to use a rotary phone, but I did actually learn to use one because I think we had one and it was just something to do. It was novel. But pulse dialing, not as good as touch-tone for a myriad of reasons. That was yellow? Huh. I really thought that was a different colored shell. Interesting. I wonder if I can get out there. Yes, I can. Along with this mole that's going to spawn for a 4th time. Weird. I definitely want that. Okay. Gotta be careful. Now I don't need to be careful. Alright, so what's over here? Ooh, a moon. I'm always happy to see a moon. Fruit, spike, and moon. Touch on this word. Is it as simple as it looks? You select the number and then wait for it to roll back? Yeah, that's pretty much it. You put your finger in the number you want, take it all the way to the key, and then bring it back. And then let it slip back, and then dial the next one. It wasn't complicated. And the action is kind of fun. And I remember from Furrow playing this, the green ones hurt you. Watch. Oh, so I can't hurt him, but he can hurt me. And for an auto-scroller, that's good enough. It's so weird to have the Bobble, Varenbon, Bubba... Or that's not Varenbon, Bubba. That's a different sprite. The ghost things from that. And there you go. There's another Pokemon sprite right there. I think that's a Tentacruel or something. Omastar, maybe. It is a choice. Squishy from Kirby? Okay. These ever have custom power-ups? Yes, occasionally. People aren't so gung-ho about the customs power-up patch as they used to be, it seems. There was one I did a little while ago. I forget the exact title, but basically it was a sequel to another one, and it turns out Mario was behind it or something. And, Luigi, when he finds out about how Mario dies or something, it was a silly hack. But basically, Luigi is so distraught by the fact that Mario is dead, he proceeds to eat a lot and get fat, and that's the author's excuse for why they can use the Luigi or the Mario power-up sprites for Luigi, is because Luigi got fat. Which, hey, at least he explained it, and it does save him the effort of having to draw a lot of sprites. So. It's the big Kirby enemy. Who am I playing as? I'm playing as Lakitu. He usually throws Spinies at people, but today he's throwing thunder, I guess. And collecting a ridiculous number of coins. I don't think I've ever seen a hack that loves multi-coin blocks as much as this one. Like, I'm pretty sure I got most of another whole one-up off of that. Yeah, these guys right here, the blue ones. The one I'm about to kill. Is that from Kirby? Okay, nothing important there. Oh, that reminds me. I should probably do that before it breaks. From Kirby? Okay. Sometimes he holds a camera on a fishing rod. That is true. He does that occasionally. It's not his primary gig, but he does it occasionally. Well, I screwed that one up. It was a very Mario 3 thing to do right there. But we all know that means I gotta go back and find out what the deal with that was. Kirby's version is white, but definitely the same sprite. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if that's what it looks like in, like the Super Game Boy version. Okay, there we go. I have a second to do this. Alright. Remove change characters. As much as I like change characters, when a given hack already uses a custom sprite, I always feel it's a bit silly not to just let it go. Alright, I think, yeah, we've covered it up to that point. Except... Nope, we covered it up to that point. Oh man, I got to get to work on that Zelda 2 stuff. I've got my build environment, but I need to see if I can... That's the end of the obby, ain't it? Nope. Just makes me happy. The background fish are also bubble bubble enemies? I not see them. Background fish? Oh, darn. Do love me some Bubble Bobble. Back when my local arcade had a Bobble machine, I would play it. Actually would generally do pretty well to get high scores, too. Mostly because I knew how to grab for points in like the first few levels. Alright, well, I'll put a marker down for that. A little bit of cutoff. I'm putting down a lot of markers, but I'm probably not going to reject this again because remoderations, generally the rule is if it's better than the accepted version. Though sometimes it is vexing. Arr. I really think Fish Fountain is probably my least favorite generator. Oh, I need to die. And it doesn't matter how I die right now, does it? Because I forgot we're testing the midway. We'll lose my Yabi and my power-ups. Just seems to be that kind of a day. Alright. Let's get straightened up again. Push this a little bit away. There we go. Well, at least I get one mushroom. If you can outrun the fish, then they can't get to you. And no more fish. I wonder why the green coins. It's weird. Oh, crap. Nope. Oh, I forgot how fish work. You think after all these years, after all these hacks, I would remember how fish work, but no, I don't. I just want this. Hey! Okay, that was kind of BS. Oh, man. I think I might have messed up my logic for the reward thing, because it didn't come through. Why do I always hit that one fish? Music is comfy? Excellent. It's a fine track. I don't know what it's from. It wouldn't surprise me if it's Kirby, but I've definitely heard it before in other hacks. Hate the fish. Hate him so much. I was doing so well on lives until I had to throw away my power-ups for this. Like, this hack is not too difficult, provided you can keep your power-ups. Alright, we'll do this. That one always spawns there, I swear. Okay, I'm already ready for this sprite to despawn. There we go. Okay, there weren't any power-ups in there. There weren't any power-ups over here. There's a power-up, isn't it? Yep. Do you have any Laserdisc players? No, I don't. My buddy Squiggles owns a Laserdisc player for the express purposes of playing Die Hard at Christmas. But I personally do not. I, in fact, don't even have a VHS player, even though I own a few VHS tapes. Okay, that's definitely death. Not quite death down there. Little... Not Pokemon. Yeah, I've never felt the need. It's one of those things where, like, if I wanted to get into Laserdisc collecting, I'd need to just buy so many Japanese imports. Because that seems to be where the bulk of the good stuff is. Because for the most part, like, while Laserdisc is really cool, the only, like, Laserdisc things that I actually want to own are, like, the original Star Wars series. Because they are the unenhanced versions. And that's basically the only way to get them now. But at the same time, if I really cared, I could find a torrent of them, I suppose. So. Well, this area is a bit of a clusterfuck. Those are some big mosquitoes that fart their way where they're going. Nope, this level does not scroll. There we go. I talk about rotary phones, and how it's a thing that was made before we love you Laserdisc player. Dude, it's massive, and the tray when it slowly comes out is like Star Wars. Star Wars and credits, you have those, and Blade Runner and Terminator, so many classics. Yeah. I've heard good things. Oh, it's a nice level, lovely. Trying to escape those. But yeah, no, that'd be kind of cool to actually have that kind of thing, but eh. I don't watch enough media anyway to justify the space occupation. But I do love the technology, because it is still an analog format, even though it comes on discs, which is not something you would expect. And for the time being, like, it had the best quality. Like, really. Compared to an awful lot of VHS, it was just better. Wait, what? Oh. I was about to say, I better not have to double shell jump. Laserdisc movies look really good. Yeah, I have heard. I've not experienced firsthand, but I have heard. Especially for things from that era. Compared to things from that era. Like, even the early DVDs didn't have good transfers. An awful lot of the first run of DVDs, of DVD movies. My understanding is, like, if you wanted to show off your DVD player, you would get a copy of Fifth Element and show it off, which is an awesome movie. Like, one of Bruce Willis's best. But that was, like, the only thing that looked good for a while. VHS sucked even back then, we all knew it. Well, I understand that there's, like, some sort of weird, like, VHS Plus formats. But I only know about these because, you know, Tecmo. He does really good, obsolete AV technology videos. And occasionally reviews boomboxes, which I kind of could leave, but, you know, his show. Definitely want that right now. I mean, the thing about VHS is that was what I had as a kid, and I remember it being good. Even though I know that it's not anymore. How I experienced those movies back in the day. First movie you saw on DVD was Jurassic Park 3, and menus blew your mind. Oh, the menus. That was a fun thing about, like, DVD players, is you could do, like, cute little games and stuff with the menuing system. And in fact, there were a few games, like Dragon's Lair, that were re-implemented on DVD player menus. Blu-ray does something similar, but I hate it more because it mandates Java. There's just something about having to run a full Java stack in my DVD player that makes me very unhappy for some reason. Ultra relax. Take my time, I'm in no big hurry. Know what I'm not gonna do? The thing Faro did. Like the Blu-rays are indestructible? They are? I'm pretty sure they're destructible, in the sense that if you're determined or hand them to a small child, they will get destructed. I mean, you can cut it in half, you can boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. I remember reading an article of someone testing all the Nintendo don'ts on the back of the NES carts and had come to the conclusion that NES carts are effectively indestructible and they should build airplane back boxes out of them. Wait, what? Wait, what? That was so not worth it. Terrible trade. You have Blu-rays with grooves you can put your fingernail in? Works just fine? Okay, 1, that's amazing. 2, how? How did it reach that level of destrucity? Like, I usually try to take pretty good care of CDs, except for, like, burnt ones. Especially when I know I don't really care about whether or not the burnt CD survives. Like, I was testing some stuff a while ago with burnt CDs, and I think that I didn't even bother labeling them. I think I threw them out. I think one of them is still sitting on the ground from, like, months ago. But actual ones, you know, I paid for, I generally try to keep in reasonable shape. For some values of reasonable shape, and I'm pretty sure not letting giant grooves in them is one of those things. Right, because it's a nice level. So I want to shoot that one. It doesn't exist. Okay, this time I'm not getting in that pipe. Wanted to test and get some super cheap ones to see if it was true. Oh, fair enough. Found some Adam Sandler movies. It's a bit like going and picking up, like, random crummy albums you can, like, play DJ with your record player. Like, it's not good for your record player, it's not good for the records, but who the hell cares? Or, sorry, play MC, not DJ. See, now this, he looks more at home in the cloud. He looks happier. You know, it's for the best, really. Hey, there you go. I gotta navigate this maze of coins. Okay, that was fine. That was just fine. Kind of sad. Physical media is still the main. Physical media in the mainstream will probably just go away one day. Yep. Well, it felt like streaming was the future, but then Netflix shit the bed, so I don't know anymore. This is 1-1, isn't it? If it's just 1-1, then... It's not entirely Netflix's fault, but they sure as hell didn't help with their original series that weren't very good. Alright. I'm satisfied that I don't care what's in those blocks. But I have to imagine physical media will stick around long enough for, at least for some time. As long as people can still burn, like, cheap DVDs. Make it easy for Grandma to watch something. Then again, I guess Grandma probably has an iPad these days. Alright, that's where I left off. But yeah, this is 1-1. I think I'd feel embarrassed if I actually died here. Oh, I don't need that. Did almost get hit with a star, but you know. Wait a second. If it's, well, I probably don't have time for this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm curious how faithfully reproduced this one is. Where is it? There's one there. Okay, fine. Very faithfully. I got schooled. Saw me coming. Alright, there we go. Oh my. It's like them have the majority of your media on physical. It's a good call. Like, I'm personally just happy to have, like, relatively good digital copies as long as I, you know, don't have to put up with the DRM in them. But I still have physical copies of things that are important. Bit more take on me, I think. Oh, hello. I'm taking you. Oh, right. Probably should check the pipes, because I always need to check the pipes. Nope. Out of there. Well, budget recreation, certainly. Feels just a little cheap, though. And of course... What? Didn't even put in a warp zone? Damn. Stop any exclusive you like to pirate. You stop playing for Netflix after Cuties. They don't watch movies or shows very often, so you wouldn't make very good use of that. Subscription. Rented DVDs from your library a few times. Buy movies you like and buy series, yeah. Libraries have definitely stepped up their game in terms of media. Back when I was a wee youngin', the only things the libraries would have were how-to videos, so like, you know, surly roof repair for morons, or gardening videos. I watch a lot of how-to gardening videos. Or old black and white stuff. Not quite sure why that was always there, but they always had like the classic Marx Brothers stuff. This is very different than what I was expecting. Is that the Atari logo? A star or a weed leaf? I can't tell. It Definitely watched Duck Soup more than once from the library. Now, I hear they have like Switch games now in some people's libraries. It's kind of ridiculous to me. It's a bad feeling that there is no midway in this level, and I've just kind of played myself by not hurrying. I don't remember seeing a midway, so I'm just gonna call that. Surprised audio cassettes have made a bit of a comeback. Yeah, there's definitely some people who seem to like those things. And there's like, you eat that up. Yeah, there's definitely some people who are just out there for them. What is this level? This music is strange. I wasn't expecting footballs. Or eyeballs. A lot of balls I wasn't expecting in this level. Alright, that works. Ah! It was built really high up. No, that didn't work. Oh, those are bullet bills! I assumed they were... Oh, I assumed they were something else. Like Eries or something. Is that a pit you just can't get past if you don't have... I have to know. It's not smart, but I have to know. Balls and chicken pipes. Well, there were footballs, and yeah. One of those things for moderation I always like to do is check any exits to make sure they... level exits, to make sure they do the right thing. And pipes are a way to exit a level and end up in a different level. And sometimes people mess those up. And it's better to know it beforehand than afterhand. So... that wasn't what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Also, just realized the background probably supposed to be a volcano, and I kept thinking it was an onion. It does kind of look like an onion to me. Yeah, I guess you need to be powered up for that. Kind of wish I hadn't checked now. Stupid slopes. Imagine checking exits in a obsessive compulsive manner in IRL to see if they work correctly. I mean, it's what fire inspectors are supposed to do or something. Oh, for... This fire exit, it's painted on! That sort of thing. God, I hate random generators. Alright, well, here's the problem. I have to get one power-up through all this nonsense. So as long as I get one, I'm fine. That wasn't it either. You installed the fire exit incorrectly, and now it's sending people to the end of this bonus game. Make sure the door jams. No, you gotta make sure your fire exits work. It's important. There's enough historical precedent on that. Are you... like half a pixel away there. Okay. Yeah, cleared the way most of the way. Come on, you know you want to jump. Come on, big boy. Problem solved. What for a cruel little obstacle, just randomly thrown in there. I wonder if there's a good alternate solution, but I'm so not interested in finding it. Also, I hate footballs. I really hate footballs. Show for big fire exit. I'm okay with that. I know who I am. Interesting, I spawn up here instead. Wait, no. Oh, I got that midway again, too. That offers the possibility of 2 power-ups entering this section. You can spin jump on the crabs. God, there's an upper path and a lower path. Oh, hey, look, it's... The hell is that? Really wants me to get that tasty-looking mushroom. Alright. God, that's... Why is there a platform there? Oh, so there's an inside and outside here. Yeah, that makes enough sense. Sucker. Alright. Brilliant. Don't hold those. Or wait. This whole brilliant plan hinges upon getting that first. And then running immediately into the crab. Yeah, my plan wasn't so brilliant, I don't think. But at least this part's really quick. I keep thinking those are munchers. Because the bottom part is, you know, nice and fast. Fire exit. I'm just thinking about, like, what a big fire exit would look like, or how it would even help. Just, like, one ridiculously huge fire exit for the entire building. Yeah, we're covered. We got a fire exit. Like the size of a... Actually, you know what would be the big fire exit? There's a, I want to say it's one of the biggest enclosed buildings in the world, at least tallest, with big doors, is where they were keeping the space shuttle and rockets before, oh, come on, before launches. It's like multiple stories high, has gigantic doors, so you can just roll the whole apparatus out to the launch pad. That's one big fire exit right there. 40 feet tall, or 3 school buses wide. Huh. I don't usually think of school buses as a unit of measurement. Not usually in my purview for that. But I suppose that works. That's not really how I wanted that to work. Well, I'm more powered up than I was last time. No, I'm equivalently powered up to where I was last time. Kill all those things. Oh, they jump. Delightful. Alright, there we go. That's so we couldn't think of anything else. Fair enough. I think I just got unlucky with the spawns last time, too. God dang it. They're everywhere, I tell you. Am I gonna have to come back? I am gonna have to come back up there. At least I got one despawn. Hooray! One single mushroom. Goodbye, single mushroom. Oh, that's not solid. I don't know why, but this level I'm having a lot of trouble detecting what's solid and what isn't. And of course, there's flamey dudes dropping flames that are orange on an orange background. One of these gotta be something worth having. Oh, it's a pipe. The way he stares at you is just weird. Yeah, it's a little uncomfortable. A little. Of course, the level must go on. It's pretty classic, though. Really wish I'd kept the cape. Or had the cape ever. Not that you need it for this. Mario 3, you could do anything small or medium. The song is in fact not composed by Nintendo, but is part of the Planet Suite, Mars Bringer of War. And it is an absolute banger, which is why Nintendo has co-opted it for their boss music. Or, you know, classic music can be pretty good sometimes, even though I don't actually listen to much of it myself. I want to say Mahler, but I don't actually remember who did the Planet Suites. Oh, that was bad. I shouldn't have gone for it. There we go. Come on. Bonk. Guess I'll just try to hold on to more power-ups. No! Oh! That didn't help. That's the other thing. I'm not certain if the creator of this hack actually drew the Lakitu sprite themselves. It wouldn't surprise me if so, but... Jumpers. They had to be jumpers. How many rooms is this area? And then this one was the one with sky parachute spawning types who explode if you hit them ever. Oh, I didn't... Orange on orange background. I'm putting a marker down for that. Orange on orange background is just unnecessary. I do like the candy canes. In the sense that they make me want more candy canes, I guess. And then I don't need... Oh, God. Orange critters. If I can hold on to that, I'll be sitting pretty. Like, there's not much here that can actually hit you if you're not actively trying to get hit. Mostly because the bullet bills seem for show, not for go, which is really strange. Actually, no, that's why they're not there, is because they're usually flamey bits propelling the airships, which is not what's happening here. These fly without the aid of jet engines. They never really needed them anyway. The true jet was in their heart all along. Or it was Jet Li, one or the other. Oh, that's an Eerie. Or something else that's capable of killing me and not wanting to suffer the wrath of Cape. No! Well, that was dumb on my part. Here's the part where I died last time. Yeah, a little momentum makes all the difference there. I can't believe I didn't get hit. Seriously? God. Spawners are a privilege, not a right. What? Oh no, it's one of these bosses. Ah. So that's what? 3 rooms and a boss? Alright. I need at least one of you alive for this plot to work. Let's get rid of that. I don't need it. It is unnecessary. Okay. And take these out. Long before they get to me. The masked Koopa boss and its consequences have been disastrous for SMW hacks. I'm gonna be honest, I find pretty much every custom boss to have been disastrous. People always want to use them, but they're not good. Like, pretty much anytime there's a good custom boss in a hack, it's because, you know, love and care have been applied by someone who understands good amounts of assembly and all that. Or at least knows world peace personally or something. But there are so many not great bosses sitting there on SMW Central just waiting for people to use them, and I just realized what I did there. He didn't look that... Well, I guess he is kind of sharp looking. I really, really, really want to keep this for this bit here, because I don't want to have to keep doing duck jumps. Yeah, I basically hold to, your hack was probably better if you don't try to do custom bosses. Just make a big boo. Very few people will be salty about you having made a big boo. Okay, cool. This time, let's try to not have disdain for the level until... What hit me? Okay, fine. Wasn't pressing this by custom boss sprites on there. Easy to change user variables. I mean, there are some that do that okay. Like, some people have made adequate bosses out of the noob boss. And I think there's a user configurable Boom Boom that's actually pretty good nowadays. That came out of last year's Mad Scientist contest. I've seen that used in a few hacks. Aside from the fact that often people want to make their bosses take way too many hits. Like, that Boom Boom's pretty okay. Of all of the custom bosses in any given hack, that's the one I dread the least. No! But yeah, having some good, like, really customizable ones would be nice. Just ones that aren't nearly as annoying to play against. Like, I'd pretty much rather eat my own arm than fight Undine again. It's just not a fun boss. My brilliant plan. If you had the ASM skills, you'd love to make a hack dedicated to taking crummy bosses and making them fun to fight again. Now that would be nice. Like, I think Green Jerry made a hack which was basically like every single boss fight he could find on SMW Central, and some of he couldn't, in one giant conglomeration. And that was a C3 project of his, and that's kind of cute, but not really the same thing. There was one a while ago, it was like a bunch of Wendy fights. That was pretty interesting. Someone was just trying to make like 30 or, it wasn't like 30, like 15 different Wendy fights that were at least unique and interesting. And I think they succeeded on that front, but I thought that when I played it, I'm like, man, this just hurts my hands. They had like one or two that was just painful enough that I did not want to play it. There we go. In particular, if you made Mario Bros. Make them drop power-ups once you get enough hit, like a Hat in Times bosses. I mean, even SMW, like, even Bowser, you know, does that. And that's something I think people appreciate. Though Vanilla Bowser I find also to be tedious, just because the second phase takes forever. Or health systems. Like, I actually really appreciate a boss that has a good health system. Like, both of the custom bosses, both of the final bosses of Jump Half are fantastic and use a health system. To make it a bit more fair, given how much crap is on the screen and trying to kill you. And those bosses are actually a lot of fun. I think more so more than Bowser, but still. They're both really good bosses. This is such a long section. Alright. And then the fish that I want to spin jump off of, but I know better. Wait for him to throw and drop, walk over. Here's where the spawners start. I'm gonna get hit. There's nothing I can do about it. Like, at least when you're gonna do something like this, give people a power-up at the end of it. Nope. Strangely enough, this is the second time I've seen this Mass Koopa boss become a cat. I'm not sure why it's such a common occurrence. Maybe the cat's a different boss, I'm not sure. I started with 5 minutes on the timer. Christ. What a long section. Oh, I didn't even think about the bomb. Oh, is that a problem right now? That better not be embedded in completely in the wall. Good. Take the nice, easy remoderation that's in the queue, said Pat. It'll be easy. It'll be fun. It'll... Oh god, I think I'm fucked now. Oh wait, no, I'm not in the section I thought I was in. Is that from, like, Mega Man? There's enough sprites in here that I don't know where all of them are sourced from. Wait, now I want it. Alright, just gotta chill. I'm a bit sad to lose that. I'm rushing in all of the worst ways now. Ticket 1 is for Mega Man 1. Knew it. Oh right, being big here is a bit of a pain. I sometimes wonder about people testing these things. That was to despawn the shell. Might be for the Wily Wars version sprite. I could see that. The dude who made this seems to enjoy the Game Boy side of things, so it wouldn't surprise me. Okay. That was complete BS, but I'm gonna take it. Shouldn't have worked. Not complaining. Okay, I'm doing this as cheesy as I can. Like, I know that I'm probably gonna end up taking a BS hit at some point. Thanks for the good luck, BK. How you doing? No, that was my fault right there. I feel I probably need to rework my name to color hashing algorithm. Getting too many collisions. So apparently yours and Yoshi Adams all have a roughly the same hash. Remember what I used? Was it MD5 or SH1? Or SHA1. Not SH, Jesus. No, you wizard! I've got to come up with a way to kill that wizard. It is definitely causing me problems. Shot 512 to future-proof it a bit. It seems overkill, but I'll consider it. Especially given I'm only using, what, 24 bits? I could probably get away with, like, CRC 32 or something for all that really matters. The nice thing about Twitch names is it's kind of hard to force collisions. I don't think it gives you the latitude you'd need to do an actual reasonable collision attack or anything that matters. Who knows? There's probably an extension out there that actually cares about such things. God, I do not like the orange on orange. There we go. Or I could find one of those, like, more reasonable hash algorithms for this sort of thing. The ones that people actually use for hashing. Or, well, bucket sort of hashing, I suppose. Hash table hashing. There we go. Alright, next... thinking. Is there a spot where I could hold on to a shell that would let me kill the wizard more easily? Because, like, he seems to spawn very consistently, probably because this level draws... Oh, those are yellows. They might actually draw some RNG, but it's probably going to be consistent RNG. I actually don't know if the yellows count as yellows. They probably do. Yeah, that one's on me. Shouldn't have tried it. Should not have tried it. To add insult to injury, it also downgraded my power-up in the box. Seriously? What's the point of killing the wizard if he immediately takes my power up? Well, at least he won't kill me here. No, something else will kill me here. 500 Mario seconds, of which I will need a non-trivial number of them. On the bright side, I'm still life positive somehow. Can't imagine why. Alright, anyway. I'm actually going to get to embark upon a fun coding project in the near future involving some amount of hashing. Something I haven't done in a while. Most of my work involves shuffling bytes around. The variety that I don't even care what they are bytes. Convenient at times, but sometimes you think it actually would matter what your what values you're putting in what field. But here, no. I know enough to do it, and don't care to learn more. Does remind me of like 4 projects I also need to work on for rewriting some stuff too. But still haven't gotten around to half of them. And then I'm gonna work on the firmware thing first. That has to come first. Because otherwise, it'll never get done. Well, as far as like non-work projects go, has to come first. All right. I still want to know what boot.nes does, because it doesn't seem to do anything that's relatively small. Well. Better than nothing. It's funny, the OS actually comes in at like a megabyte and change. Like, that's certainly not something you can run straight up on the NES without some heavy mapper having a mapper pull some heavy duty. But I don't think it actually has to deal with those problems. Also, I remain optimistic that if I get to the boss with a power-up, I'll probably do just fine. And wait, this cycle... I think the next boat is where the wizard spawns. There we go. That's much better. Okay. Now there's only one source of RNG that can hurt me. Which I can kind of use to my advantage. There we go. Please don't take a million hits. Alright, that's one way to win that. This is fine. Maybe it's not fine. Oh my god, all the stupid ways to get... What exactly happened there? Okay. Oh, I got stuck on the floor. This is a lot for standard normal. I think I am going to move it up a range. Because usually you just don't expect there to be like... What? That was about 3 minutes of level for standard normal. This was already accepted. But apparently he changed the difficulty somewhat. Or they changed the difficulty somewhat as part of the changes. Yep, I don't know. I stand by my don't ever, like, put a midway after, like, before the boss. Don't make people put through the entire thing again. That was just a custom boss. But anyway, I digress. Or just don't use custom bosses, please. Alright, there we go. Back to safety. I mean, honestly, just if it wasn't like, what, 4 or 5 rooms before fighting the boss, I probably would be pretty okay with this, but like... Well, the timer speaks for itself. I'm not speedrunning it, but I'm also not going terribly slow. I get to the auto-scroller about I guess you could do it in probably about a minute. 15, minute 30 if you were dedicated. More than a minute 30. I'm doing a bad conversion. And then, of course, the minute-long auto-scroller. Like, it's one of those things I just kind of wonder when people design things like this. I just need to make sure I get Magikoopa dead. If I can have the Magikoopa dead and still have my wings, I'll be fine. This time I'm staying a respectful distance away from the assorted throwers. It's not this one, but it's the next one like that, where the Magikoopa spawns. No, it's this one. No! Oh, you! Well, it's not ideal, but at least I dealt with the problem. I fell through everything. Oh boy. Yeah, that one hurt. That one hurt a bit. And this is only level 8. I wonder how far Faro got into this. Or if he gave up before this. I frankly would not blame him for giving up before this. Or during this. Or shortly after this. Alright, how screwed am I? Oh right, there's another section. Or after, and around and through. Fore and aft. Alright, there we go. Oh, what's up, Max? How you doing? Just enjoying this this somewhat long level. Complete with a bunch of random spawners. Alright. Just take it easy. Beat the level. It's not that hard. Alright, so you know those like stupid Twitch questions people ask when they don't have a better idea of what to talk about? Like, is a hot dog a sandwich or something? I had one of those come to me in a dream the other day. It was literally the only thing that I recalled out of the dream, but it was highest elevation vending machine. And I actually spent some time trying to figure out where the hell the highest elevation vending machine might be. What Google told me, and by Google I mean a vending machine corporation told me, on its corporate website, is that there is in fact a vending machine at the top of Mount Fuji, which is like 3,700 meters tall and change. Though certainly the vending machine is not at the exact pinnacle of the mountain. But then I thought about it for a bit, and I'm like, wait a second, there's got to be like actual cities that are higher up than that, right? And there is one, there's several actually, but there's one reasonable sized one in Bolivia. For fuck's sake. At over 40,000 or over 4,000 meters. But I couldn't for the life of me actually find if they have vending machines there. Because apparently if you just Google vending machine in this area, in like South America. While looking at South America, it's like, oh, you want vending machines in North America, right? I'm like, no, I don't. I want vending machines in this area. Tried the Spanish translation. That didn't help. I found a walkthrough of the airport, which might have a vending machine, but the more I spent time looking at it, the more I thought, it's probably not a vending machine and is instead like a stand for snacks. Which, it's fine and all, but that's not what I'm looking for. They even looked like up in some other taller places. Like basically the last set of hotels before Mount Everest in Nepal, but I couldn't find any evidence of vending machines there, and it certainly didn't seem reasonable. There we go. All it took was talking about something stupid. How often does that vending machine get refilled? The one on Mount Fuji probably gets refilled fairly often. I mean, the Japanese are fastidious about such things. Vending machines in the middle of nowhere get refilled. There's just like one dude, and he's proud of his job to do it. Probably. Also, I'm so glad to be out of that level. And looking for a P-switch. Those things do not look right when they're flying. They were fine as regular Koopas, but flying Koopas, I don't know, I don't buy it. Or at least jumping Koopas. But, like, most of the other really tall cities are in China, which means they're likely middle of nowhere sort of things, though I don't know for a fact. And there are a few other ones, but, like, El Alto is the biggest reasonable sized, or reasonable altitude. And I have to assume they've got, like, a Coke machine somewhere, but damned if I know how to find it. Everything about my strat there was terrible. Vending machines on every corner. Oh yeah. No, they do vending machines very well there. Yeah, when I went to Japan a few years ago, like I wandered around in a lot of weird places, like hiking wise, and you know, vending machines still show up. After all that midway right there? Oh, thanks for the GG, New Pointless. How you doing? Another auto-scroller, well... Okay, I gotta say, as far as, like, Rex reskins go, that's pretty ridiculous. Oh, good, I can die. Like, I miss those. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, it's late at night, I'd like a drink. I don't know, like a soda or something. Nah, can't get it. Not to mention, Japanese grape Fanta is delicious. I'm a sucker for their grape sodas. Apparently it's because they expect a different flavor of grape, or a different varietal of grape than we do over here. I forget which is which. One of them's Concord and the other is something else. It's a bit like how in the UK they have black currant candies, not blackberry. Well, in America, there's a good reason why we don't import black currants to grow. Something about, like, Dutch elm disease or something. And there is a lot of elm, or Dutch oak disease. Either way, there's a lot of timber production was occurring back when this was a bigger problem. At least America was deriving a larger percentage of its overall GDP from timber production. There we go. But I still want to know where the highest elevation vending machine is. I also looked at Google Street View just to see if I could find the Mount Fuji one for a few minutes, and I got frustrated by the interface and gave up. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Nope. Alright. Well, shouldn't do that next time I die there. Didn't see it coming. One of my least favorite things about my midway testing policy is the fact that I always end up losing my power-ups. I don't think there's any power-ups close by to there. Double hit patch, that'd be nice. What's the lowest depression that has a vending machine? Are there vending machines on the seafloor? Big hacks without any midway. You know, sometimes that actually does speed it up, but only for like very easy hacks. Well, I have to assume that there exist vending machines in places that are below sea level. Like New Orleans, I'm pretty sure both has vending machines and has areas that are below sea level. Because they have a system of dikes and levees. Or like the Netherlands, right? Isn't the Netherlands mostly under sea level? It's like a problem for the Dutch. So I'd have to assume that you'd be able to find a vending machine below sea level fairly easily. But an actual under the sea one, I don't know. There might be like a novelty one for like divers somewhere in like the Caribbean. Wouldn't surprise me if they had like a vending machine 10 feet down that sold, I don't know, rum drinks or something. Or random Caribbean tchotchkes. Maybe like a t-shirt or something. I scuba dived in the Caribbean and all I got was a stupid t-shirt. Whee! Better to make sure the tanks explode. There's one vending machine at the bottom of the Marianas Trench. The guy who fills that is very proud. You know? You never know. There we go. He's not going to get me this time. Not going to get me this time. Different thing's going to get me this time. I forgot it wasn't a real shell. God, I hate that. You could find an underwater vending machine, a functioning underwater vending machine, however. Does it have bottled water? Valid question, False Circus. How you doing? Yeah, I would assume... Oh, I hate the fact that it doesn't have that patch. I would assume any vending machine that was just chucked into the ocean for the Marianas Trench would most likely be like a random soda machine, so the odds are kind of good. I'm just gonna leave those guys alone, because I think they're slower. Well, they'll die in the lava here. That'll solve the problem. See, those tanks are now at the bottom of the trench, so if they had vending machines in them, well, we'll never know. That's better. And this one has a buddy. Oh right, these guys are immune to that. Because they're now undead. For some reason. What if I get one of these shells through the portal? Make it immortal. Alright, there we go. Oh wait, never mind, the portal. The pipe isn't quite here yet. Oh. Okay, first step. Don't get murdered by this random Koopa. Kinda wish I'd kept my, You know, I'm just gonna keep going. Huh. That makes 2 Blargry skins. Hey, and a moon. There we go. Progress is progress. I will take that. Do not trust that Koopa. What? Is this supposed to be like a bust or something? I mean... Got distracted by this very strange graphical choice. It's very strange. Alright, there we go. Yeah, so far the last few levels have been a lot easier than that one level. Yeah, I think I'm just happier with the Gremlin dead. Such a strange aesthetic choice. Oh, goodbye, Gremlin. When I posed the vending machine question to my brother, his question was, do you think they've had one on the IIS? To which I replied, why? All government anyway, why would they need a vending machine? Also dealt with the idea, this music is really loud, isn't it? Dealt with the idea that it was possible that there could have been vending machines on airplanes, but the more I thought about it, I'm like, well, what's the point? The only way they'd ever have vending machines on airplanes is if they could trust the people to do the right things. The only airlines that would totally do that, because they don't care too much, in general, would be something like Emirates. And Emirates, why would they have a vending machine in midair? They're already gonna do ridiculous stuff anyway. You get your own private room and everything. If you're flying first class. If you're flying coach, yeah, sure, whatever. But why would they let you get up to use a vending machine? I need to die. Oh, good, a pit. So the more you know, or the less you know. One of the two. One of the two. A flight attendant is just a vending machine that comes to use? Sure. I mean, it depends. For one, most of the things you get from flight attendants don't actually cost you money beyond your ticket. They're provided, complimentary. The complimentary beverage services, they call it. Except if you're on United. I flew a United flight, which reminds me I need to call in Alaska and complain about the fact that I had to take a United flight. But basically, you couldn't buy things on there on the flight unless you had their app, which is awful. Even once I got their app, I could not actually purchase something without having an internet connection. And I'm on a plane. That's not how this should work by any means. Flying more expensive airlines. And it's possible. When I say complimentary beverage service, I mean like Coke. Coke products. Though there was one glorious summer when Alaska had Jones Soda instead, and I could have a root beer on the plane, and that was awesome. And yes, say what you will about root beer, but at least it's variety, you know? Most of the time you're on a plane, your options are Coke, Diet Coke, Sprite, and ginger ale. And not even like good ginger ale. It's like the kind of ginger ale you get because there's nothing else you want to drink. Well, I guess there's tonic water if you're really into that. Or feel you might be having malaria in the near future, you know, one or the other. But yeah, like, the options on planes suck, generally. We'll grab a couple more just to be sure. Mix your ass ginger ale? Exactly. It's not even good for that. Like, If I'm on a plane and I want an actual, like, mixer drink, I'll just get a gin and tonic because it's not going to be terrible. It's not going to be good. It's going to be okay. And that's what I expect on a plane. Or, you know, just get whiskey, because it turns out most people can't fuck up just straight whiskey. Yeah, nope. Not today, Purple Demon. Not today. Seriously? Am I being trolled? I guess the answer is yes, but very strangely. Huh. Whatever. When I watched Furrow play this, there was a minigame. I wonder if Furrow's playing the old version. Oh, nice. Music that isn't quite so loud now. Pleasant, vaguely Asian-sounding music. I feel the difficulty has turned down significantly. I could not see those hammers against the background at all. Couldn't see hammers against the background about 15 seconds ago. Ooh, hey! Free show. Never been on a flight long enough to justify an alcohol drink. Yeah, that's fair. I have done a lot of flying in my time, so it's something I don't worry about too often. You know, sometimes you just gotta use the Yoshi and fly under it. Well, it was nice while it lasted. And it disappeared into the bamboo. Not altogether unhappy about that. Unhappy about how that went, but, you know. Okay. In fact, last flight I was on was 4 hours. Or 2 hours? Yeah, 2 hours and change sounds about right. Well, it didn't kill me. Probably still worth keeping the Yoshi. I don't remember what the longest single flight I've been on. Probably going to Japan. If not that, when I flew to Hawaii a few years ago. I think that was like a... Yeah, I think Japan was probably longer. No, wait, maybe... I guess probably flying Seattle to Dubai was probably the longest flight I've ever been on. To look up that one, but I want to say it was like 14 hours and change. Like I said, Emirates is pretty dang fancy flying if you're not in coach. In coach is actually pretty good, but there we go. But their first class is, in fact, something to write home about. In terms of ridiculousness. Ah! Everything about that was terrible. Oh, that wasn't even the midway? Huh. I thought it would be further. Or miraculously, I thought I was further. And I might have jinxed myself upon the claiming difficulty had gone down a bit, I suppose. Oh, come on. Alright. Speaking of flying and having drinks on planes, makes me need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright. Since I'm worried about running out of time anyway. Alright. Yeah, I do miss traveling a bit. Used to go to San Francisco about quarterly, which is about as often enough one might want to go to San Francisco. It's not that good of a place. Only fits into the nice to visit, have no desire to live there again. Come on, just run off. That wasn't a good plan. That wasn't a good plan at all. Okay. So many dang chucks. Just so many chucks. Yeah, I knew it wasn't remiss to actually wait for that one. Born at Happy Pride, you know shrimp have many times more colors than humans can, or can, wait, have many times more color receptors than humans, but can perceive less colors than humans can. I did not know that. How does one even measure that kind of thing? It seems like it'd be very difficult with shrimp. So how you doing, Linya? Hope you're having a good morning, too. Oh, I already lost my power. Oh, no, I still have my cape. Alright. I do not like this area. Okay, that's better. It's fine, mostly. Mostly. I don't know, just the idea of a scientist like sitting around trying to show shrimp different color swatches amuses me. Definitely sounds like the kind of thing that they make graduate students they don't particularly like do. I wonder if it's a map 16 moon. And it is. I'm getting that moon more than once. Wait. Ain't no reason to go very fast here. Now there kind of is. Lost my Yoshi. My stupid horse has gone to the stupid horse farm. And there is zero hope of me getting a second one, I imagine. But can shrimp tell the difference between teal and chartreuse? Can you tell the difference? Hope so, given how far apart those colors are. Yeah, they're not really close. Maintain that chartreuse should be a shade of deep red and not like yellow-green. It's a weird color to begin with. I kind of wonder if the person who named that color was like kind of pranking everybody. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna name this something ridiculous, but it's okay. Trust me, I know a thing or two about color naming. Come on, just jump off, and I'll wait for little things to despawn. Oh, the level's over. Seriously? Plus, plus, plus. Okay. Well, nice to have a short one after that. All that. How you doing, Tass? Most fitting name, color name is Puce, also known as Puke Green. That is appropriate. It is true. Wait, it's red? Apparently what we've learned here is that the average Pat CDR stream viewer can perceive far fewer colors than Shrimp can. And the average Pat CDR streamer can perceive far fewer colors than Shrimp can. Hey, those barrels look like they should explode when I hit them with my fireballs. But nope, they don't. Okay, was this level 10 or 11? Definitely ready. Ow. Hey. Definitely ready to fight Nidoking. It's been almost 3 hours. I almost forgot what the plot was. Nope. Ah, I'll jump the gun there. Okay. I remain optimistic. No! I know better than that. Tell you a shrimp perceived this color? It's very possible. Oh. Okay. Puce is puke brown. Puce and chartreuse should swap. Believe so. It would be easier. Y'all perceiving colors. We're trying. Those of us with all our brains still around. Great, there's black, white, gray, off gray. Got contrast perception nailed. Oh man. Just in case. I could do luminescence. I don't know if I could do chromescence. But that's the thing, with NTSC, you never get the same color twice, so it's not a big deal. Also, speaking of luminescence, where'd he go? That's not how the sentence was going to end. Now, I finally saw the creator list for the GDQ race, RomHack Race's GDQ race, and that looks like it's going to be pretty awesome. Got some real heavy hitters in that list. And of course, like, newcomer, the Borgie Man, that's going to be a really... I have to imagine it's going to be an aesthetic as hell level, given just how awesome Luminosity turned out. That's not to say anyone else's levels won't be aesthetic, just... With the Borgie Man, I have a very high expectation. Like, Idle's level's probably going to be pretty pastelish, I imagine. Wouldn't surprise me if she works off of some of her more recent color stuff. If you've seen, I believe it's called Sappho. The hack she's been working on for probably a year and change now. Be very curious to see what D to the 4th comes up with. Yeah, Murderer's Row indeed. But in addition to the trailers, like Dr. Nope, Dr. No, not Dr. Nope, that's two different people, but combining two different people. Dr. No made like some supercuts showing off people, all of the creators' like accomplishments, recent and otherwise. And yeah, you get to see like some pretty interesting stuff. He released them all at once, which I don't think is the way you do things with YouTube, but ultimately I saw it, so I suppose it worked. But yeah, they also have like t-shirts and stuff. I'm hoping that the t-shirt quality is better than last time. Like, I actually got one of the t-shirts, and I got one this time too, because I'm a sucker for that kind of thing. But I never wore it because it was pretty rough. Rough fabric. I'm not like 100% like, oh, I won't wear this just because it's not pleasant to wear, but typically if a t-shirt's going to hit my standard rotation, it's got to be relatively comfortable. 2 feathers is not a good indication that the next part of this level is going to be easy. I don't know why I was trying to do stuff here. Let's skip the pipe. Yeah, the highlight reels for all of them, again, Dr. No puts some really good effort in this kind of thing. And I'm sad to do it, but I gotta do it. And good teams. I saw Third Wall was out trolling Kez today. Kez was playing that, was it like Pears and the Grey Witch or something? There was a QLDC level. Poor Maddie's, though. I didn't watch Maddie's, though I imagine that it might be a bit short if it's just allegedly Maddie instead of actually Maddie. Because they can't include any of the, like, oh yeah, you actually did that sort of things. Or things she is better known for. Alright, there we go. I wonder if the music's gonna come back. Yeah, probably through that pipe. I wanted that shell, but I didn't want it bad enough. Oh, it's a Bowser fight. I've seen this before. Yeah, that sprite's actually pretty good. Wonder where they ripped it from. I assume this is a standard Bowser fight looking at this, beyond, like, the Zatu Mecha Koopas. Yeah, Pears and the Grey Witch. I did not finish that thought. Yeah, Kez was playing that, and Third Wall was, like, wanting to make a bet. If their team wins... how did this work? If their team wins the other two players have to play a game of Third Wall's Choice. And if their team loses, Third Wall has to play Pears and the Grey Witch. Which sounds like an incentive to lose as far as I'm concerned. Oh, look, a Dragon Ball. But I assume everyone will stay on the up and up with that sort of thing. It's almost like I've fought Bowser before. A few times. May or may not have made levels before. Honestly, we don't know for sure. That's adorable, but silly. Yeah, it was clearly Nidoking. Right. Did the music change? I think it changed. Or it restarted. Ah, I missed it. It's fair, I've not actually fought Nidoking in Mario World before, though I have in Pokemon. I'm not certain it actually helps me that much. But that works. Have you fought him with no random gimmicks? Not lately. I think the reason this hack has so many multi-coin blocks is because the turn block functionality is unchanged and looks weird with the SMB3 brick graphics. I'd buy that. I'd buy that. Why does Lakitu's girlfriend look like Penny from Inspector Gadget? Or maybe just like a generic anime sort of girl. I can't really tell. Boom. Neither of them look terribly happy about this. Why does Lakitu look like kind of smug? He's constantly leaning on air. Like, he wants to be Michael Jackson, but he's not Michael Jackson. And that's the problem. You can't be Michael Jackson cool unless you're Michael Jackson. It just doesn't work. But other than that, I couldn't tell you. Alright. I cannot tell you what that word is, but main director was Game 7 Things, Backgrounds, Dormont City, Sewer Surfing. I knew that. I'm not gonna read all these. SMB2 Cave. Onions. Wait, they were actually onions? Huh? Alright, they were onions. I can't argue with that. If the game says it's onions, it's onions. Oh, he did the title screen and G.I. Jim. Interesting. I didn't know he ported music. Ladies Man. Big Apple. Sewer Surfing. That was a good port. Beer Factory. I feel like I missed that one. Maybe I was busy dying to things. Take on Me by Hooded Edge. I'm somehow not surprised. Wild Ruby. A segment. Why does that look like a 7? I'm not a fan of this font for some reason. Kazoo Orange Toad. Special thanks to Super Mario World Central, Lunar Magic, Add Music, Title Layer Pro, Dan of Most Trades, and you. Lakitu's Great Adventure is a game about a naked Lakitu. He's wearing a shell. All the credits don't fit. Check credits.txt. Thanks for the GG. One of those classic Capcom fonts. I mean, it certainly screams like Castlevania 2 to me. But that's not necessarily ideal. And we got a bunch of coins. I feel less accomplished with those Yoshis hanging around. Yeah, some of these I'm not so sure about. Are those supposed to be like Ludicolos or something? Yeah. Nobody enjoys viewing Beta Yoshi from the front. Beta Yoshi is a terrifying thing. I don't think there were any Sumo Bros in this hack. If there were, I definitely don't remember them. It's only been 2 hours. You'd think I'd have better attention. There definitely was a Bonsai Bill. We definitely saw the weird Mega Moles that change color with our sprite. Mostly just because I want to see all of the sprites. The Dino Rhinos are tanks. Koopas are those things from Pikmin that I really only know about from playing that Brawl stage. Spike Top, we definitely saw those. Swoopers, Buzzy Beetles. I saw 2 different kinds of Blarg. I do like the Dragon Blarg, though. That's a good-looking Blarg. Torpedo Ted. Oh, that's what those were. Huh. Boo Buddies, Fish and Boo, Eerie's. I like... We didn't see the Big Boo. I do love those Pac-Man Ghost Eerie's. Dry Bones, we definitely saw those. Bony Beetle, I don't know if we saw any of those. We didn't see any Thwimps Thwomps or... Yeah, we didn't see any Thwimps or Thwomps. Ball and Chain, Grinder. Fishbone. Huh. Oh, that does explain a thing or two. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I knew I could spin jump on them, like I was at a loss. I don't know where the sprite is from and it bugs me. Like maybe one of the Adventure Island games? Because they have those rideable dinosaurs that look kind of like that. Yeah, Mecha Koopas are birds. I don't know what to say about that. Fishbone, Raw. Kirby. Okay, makes sense. Iggy Koopa's had better days, Larry Koopa's had better days, everyone else looks the same. The end. With our Lakitu, still naked apparently. That... I don't know what to say about the Beta Yoshi there. That Beta Yoshi looks hungry as hell. And of course the one random Space Invader that we didn't see before in this hack. This was weird. Thinned indeed. So Dreamland 2 or 3? Okay. Huh. I'm learning. Yeah, Galaga, that's what I was thinking of, not Space Invaders. Similar concept, but not the same. Alright. What to do now? I'm thinking I'm gonna pick like a random QLDC level and give it a shot. I don't think there's quite enough time. Or, did I say QLDC? I meant VLDC. Alright, computer, you can catch up anytime you want. CLDC. I have picked 13. That is my random number.